yours. Welcome to this edition of One on One with Priscilla. I am your host, Priscilla Irez. On today's edition, we'll be looking at strong, successful women and the stigma that comes with their success story. Yes, this is rampant among the celebrities. We know a lot of women are successful in their field, wealthy, strong, agile, and role models to a lot of youths. How did they come about this? How did they get to that height? We'll be trashing that today and dealing with the fact that they had to go through the stigma process, because we know a lot of them attach so many things to their success story. Yes, a lot of those people that are always peering into people's privacy. You attached, once a woman is successful, you want to attach some negative things to a success story. So we'll be dealing with that and how they are able to come out of that, because mentally it affects them. How are they able to come out of that mental slavery? Let me use the word mental slavery, right? Okay, so on today's edition, we have a guest that will be talking about that, sharing her story, how she was able to come out of it, if she had ever experienced it, and also all the things she has done as a celebrity, the other businesses she's doing aside from acting. Yes, she's from Nollywood. She's a Nollywood actress. We'll go for this short break, and when we return, you meet my guest. But before then, we also have a segment of the show where that's the money-making segment. That part is very interesting. Representative from our major sponsor, Perfection Real Estate Group, will be discussing this beautiful package with us. This is a new one, though. I know you guys are interested. You like money too much. This is the part you all have been waiting for. She'll be talking to us about that and how to invest and how to key into their new products that definitely you benefit from for the rest of your life. Trust me. Beautiful veteran Nollywood actress Chioma Chukwuka Akpotha is a special guest today on One on One with Priscilla. Talented actress who hails from Oraifite local government area of Anambra State, Nigeria, was born on the 12th of March 1980. She is a proud mother of 2 beautiful children and is married to Franklin Akpotha. She has won so many awards to her credit, which includes Best Actress in the movie Scenes of the Flesh at the 2007 Africa Movie Academy Awards, AMA, Best Actress in a Lead Role at the 2010 Afro Hollywood Award, and so many more. She's not just an actress, but also an industrious woman that runs an online restaurant called Ogumba Kitchen. This is the part you've been waiting for. Welcome to the show. I have been trying to bring her to the show. I am cold and cold and cold. You guys are always too busy.
It's a bit tiring sometimes. But for me, I don't know about others, I try to find time to rest at least. Because if you don't have fuel in your engine, you're going to crash and you're going to run down. So I find time to rejuvenate, reconnect with family and friends, and then, get energy to continue with the grind.
On today's edition of One on One, we intend to talk about successful women and the challenges that comes with it. There's this stigma. Would I use the word stigma that is attached to a successful woman? Yeah, where a lot of people feel sometimes a man is always responsible for their success.
Okay, I wouldn't call it stigma. I would call it perception.
Okay.
So there's this thing about people when they see a successful Nigerian female entertainer. And I don't know where that is coming from, because I grew up from a family where my mom was very hardworking.
Okay.
Very, very extremely hardworking. So if I were to imagine that she was an actor or a musician or something, I wouldn't jump into the conclusion of saying, oh no, some man was behind the scene aside my dad, helping her or, engineering her success. No, I wouldn't say that, because I know one-on-one that this woman is very hardworking. This woman, there was nothing my mother didn't do. She cooked, she baked, She hustled. She sold spare parts. She sold petrol. She went in and out. She sold foodstuffs. There was nothing she didn't do.
Wow.
So if she was a musician, I know that she wouldn't sit at one place. She would have done other things because she had family, and then she had to support her kids. And of course, she had to do what she had to do as, a woman. So the general perception about women having a man or having a sugar daddy or somebody or a zaddy there supporting, it's totally wrong. I will speak for myself. And I will also speak for the hardworking women that I know. Do you understand? We do a lot of things. I do a lot of things. They say little drops of water makes a mighty ocean.
That's
You're here, there, and everywhere.
Right.
We know we've been on this call to get me here for God knows how long. It's been months. And it's either I'm in Ghana or somewhere or out of town or out of state. It was just difficult.
Yeah, I can attest to that. You're always traveling everywhere.
You
and
understand?
I keep chasing you on the phone like,
exactly.
Why is this woman
So you see, a young lady who owns a restaurant.
Yeah.
Who does adverts for other brands, to support other brands on her page, and makes money from it.
Yeah.
She's a hair mogul. You understand? There are things that sell really fast. Food, water, and beauty products. Those things sell really fast. And women have been wise enough to plug in. So if you see a woman who's done extremely well in that, why would you say that someone is there facilitating her success or engineering her success? No, these women work really, really, really hard. If she's not chasing one company to be the ambassador, she's selling food. I sell food. I
know. That's coming back to that.
Yes,
I
sell food.
That, yeah.
I run a logistics company. I do.
I remember one time
I don't want to say
something on
exactly. There's nothing I don't sell as long as it can bring me money. I can sell mango. I can sell I sell agbalumo. I sell everything. I go on Instagram. I tell people, come. You want your brand to have visibility? I can give you that visibility because of what I've achieved so far. It's not moi, it's not beans, and they pay for it and all of that. And then if I start to blow my trumpet now, people are like, oh wow. Who knows? That one man. They keep
saying that.
They keep saying that, but you forget that women are doing a lot of things these days. If they're not doing beauty products, they're selling hair. They're not selling hair. They're doing this. They're doing that, and you are seeing it. Yes. And you know that those things are looking. I want to go into pure water business. So if you like,
oh my god, I love this so much. She's so industrious.
So I don't believe that except is the lazy one, except is the one who wants to go and say, oh no, Zaddy has to give me this, I have to fly to this place, I have to do that. But generally, most Nigerian successful women know their worth, they know their grind, and they pursue it. Nobody has time to start listening to anything again. Don't you understand? You've not caught the fever. I'm not sure you've caught the fever. If you're not ready, I will take this show from you and start doing my own TV show. Do you understand? Because once I hear that you do this, convert it, and the money is, with the way dollar is increasing, you can't sit and say, okay, until a producer calls me, I will do it. I'm a producer, I'm a director, I'm an actor.
I know.
When I gather the funds, I will produce. And then when I'm trying to recuperate, I will act. And if somebody calls me to direct, I will direct. So I don't know if we be achomma, I don't know if we be nenenma. You can't visualize, you can't see the masquerade if you're standing at a particular point. Exactly. You have to move around. If you want to see the side where it was dancing on this side, you have to go to that side. About Akpotha, you go there. If this is where the money is now, we'll move there. So
I know you're a very private person.
Yes.
And it is hard for somebody to see anything about your family. And how have you been able to keep that away from the public view?
It wasn't something deliberate that I did. I just didn't want. I hate to share. Okay, let me not use that word hate. So everything about me, people know.
Yeah.
everything about my life people know. And I'm such a private person. I say, okay, let something remain now. Let it be my own. Let me just say this is what I have of me. Like, let me, I can't just be bare like that. If I cough, we know why she's coughing. We're not so it was not, it's just me wanting some sort of privacy.
Tell us about Ogumba Kitchen. How did it come about that?
Okay, so if you heard me mention, I said my mom, she used to cook. She ran a restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
As a matter of fact, she supported us.
Oh.
She supported the family in the restaurant. We grew up from the proceeds of her restaurant.
God. Wow.
Yes. So it was second nature. And then she passed 2013, and I just felt I didn't really do enough to celebrate her as a mother and how she had sustained us, suffered. Yeah, I'm not sure see person suffer reach my mama. Maybe she had some things to work with, but my mom suffered. She suffered. Yeah, she suffered. So I didn't think I celebrated her. And every day after she passed, I used to wake up and feel really, really bad that, I didn't give her the best of me. I didn't give her the best I had at that time. And it still hurts. Like when I see people say, oh, my mom is disturbing me. Leave that mom. See, leave her. I'm like, I look at them. I'm like, these people are with us, but for a moment. When they go, you will beg God.
Right.
And it'll be too late. Like when she passed in Luth, I was screaming. Everybody stopped. People were looking at me like, now today, people they die per second, So it was really, really sad. So I thought of what I would do in honor of her. I have a registered NGO that I'm yet to launch.
Wow.
In her honor.
Invite us.
Definitely. In her honor.
Yeah.
It's Grace Foundation for the Woman and Child. She cared for women. Cool. She loved my mom. Like from my village to Lagos, if you want to come to Lagos, we are from Orif. You want to come to Lagos, you need bus stop. It was my house. At a party, there was always there were like 25, 30 people every time in my house. We had a 5-bedroom apartment that my mom was there. She used to pay monthly so that it would be easy for her
to pay. Okay.
Yes. So people were constantly in her homes. Do you understand? She was Ochilora. She was Ochilo as well. So so I didn't think I had done enough. Like I wanted her memory to be, but and my person power day. So I now said, okay, to my sisters, I said, we're going to have to do a restaurant, brick and mortar for this woman. Let's just honor her. It was her first passion was cooking. If you come to my house and you don't eat, my mother will not sleep. Even if it's just bread and butter, she will give you something to eat.
Yeah.
So we went on and on. Before, that was years after she passed, went back and forth. I did the business plan and all of that. Funding was a bit difficult to come by because I had other things I had my hands into. And so 2018, it took a back seat. I was like, okay, I'll come back to it later. Let me just, hustle and see how the next few years will be. And then a friend of mine just said, so why wait for you to have a big restaurant? Why don't you just start off small? Why don't you just cook it homemade? You know that even restaurants, if you want to be there, because I'm a kind of micromanager, so I want to be there to see how everything is going. So it will be better. She said it will be better for you since you'll be the one in the house cooking and sometimes overseeing what they're doing and all of that. So I was like, oh, that's not a bad idea, and I have to, do Ugumba's Kitchen online. And I thought about it. I started processing it, registered the name, did everything, bought the cookware, everything I did, and then took a back seat again. And then Corona came. And then my friend said to me, she said, Chioma, if you don't make a move, I will post food in your name, put your number there, put your address there, and people will order. I will tell them that something happened, that your account was not, whatever. I will use my account. I'll come out and I'm speaking of money.
I know. I said to mention her
You know, I will come out and put my account number, and they know that we're. So you understand? So I was like,
so
okay,
she
it's okay.
pushed you.
Yeah. So she was she was like, she said, start anyhow, and that was how we eventually started. So eventually, I know that we're going to go back to the full restaurant, and the initial vision I had to honor her, and then her, so I'm talking in
no
it's fine.
It's fun.
So that's it. That's how it came about.
Wow,
and
that's
to the glory of God, we've been trying, and I love it because the beautiful thing about Ugomba's kitchen is it is homemade. It's tailored to suit you.
So you do all the cooking yourself.
Yes, it's tailored to suit you. You call or you send a message. Oh, I don't want oil. I don't want pepper. I don't want a lot of salt. I don't eat salt. I have health conditions. We take those things into consideration when we actually, there's this particular soup we call it fisherman soup, and it's a bit spicy. I like it spicy because it has a lot of
and you didn't bring anyone.
It has a lot of seafood in it, and if there's no pepper, you feel like throwing up. So I make it really, really spicy. So before I take the order from people, when the kitchen takes the order from, I tell them, ask the person how spicy. We have medium, we have spicy, and then we have extra hot, and then we have danger. Danger is the one your ear wax will be melting, you'll be crying, you'll be sniffing, but you cannot let that soup go. You're gonna touch it, you're gonna finish it.
Try.
You understand? So that's it. It's beautiful, and I love it when people say, "Oh no, I have a sick brother, or I have someone who's managing this and all of that, and they want this." I love it when I tailor make somebody's food and send it to them. It brings joy to you. It gladdens my heart. Wow. I love it.
So how are you able to balance your acting career, your kitchen, and family?
So when people ask me questions like this, I don't know how to answer. I take each day as they come. Yeah. If I'm cooking today, I cook, and then there's nothing else to do, and the kids are around, and I don't have any script to read. I just face the children. We play. If we can gist, we gist. If we can watch movies, we watch movies. If they're not around, I catch up on friends I've missed, friends I've had, I have something to do with, or I have a project or something. I plan myself, but I take it day by day.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I won't say, oh, when I'm not doing this, I do this, I do that. Because there are a lot of things around me. So if I'm not needed in this particular department, I just shift to this one. Oh yeah, we're not, and there's nothing happening here. It's just one day. Yeah, exactly. One day at a time. Yeah.
Tell us about Omo-Gheto. We saw a different Chioma in Omo-Gheto.
Oh my God.
I was like, wait. I watched it again. No, this is not this lady.
The year we shot Omo-Gheto 2020. Yeah. And prior to that time, Funke had called me and said to me, Chioma, I have a script for you, Omo-Gheto. I was like, there's something like that. Now you've done Omo-Gheto. She said, yeah, that it's a sequel to Omo-Gheto. And that Chioma, this it's something you've not done before. I beg. 1 year I didn't hear from her. I say, maybe she don't forget. And then she was, Funke plans ahead. If she has a movie she's shooting, she plans. Believe me, she gives it like 2-3 years. Yes.
Wow.
So I found out when we on set shooting Omo-Gheto. So she starts to give you teasers. Okay, Omo-Gheto the Saga. If she's going on any trip, she's doing anything, you see the hashtag and everything. So at the point I thought she had shot the film. So like, so why did she call me to do this thing? And what's all this? Well, she came back again in 2020, sent me the script, blah, 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 that they're working on it. The final draft will soon come and all of that. And when I read the script, I was like, eh?
Because I've never seen that part of you before.
I closed the script. I closed it. I said, when are we shooting? She said she hasn't, that corona lockdown, this, that. She's still trying to get permission. Yeah. She's still trying to get the necessary documents so that we'll have access to film at that time. I said, how long? She said, about a month or so. I said, good. I have 1 month to pray to my God. So I was like, Chioma Chukwuka, What am I going to do? And then, the period the whole country was on lockdown, people found the other side of them that
themselves.
they didn't,
People started discovering themselves.
People started discovering. So I was constantly praying to God. I said, I need a film. I need something. If somebody calls me for film, now I don't want to go there and start doing, oh please, my husband, the usual trauma and all of that, the usual suffering girl.
Yeah,
I said, give me that job. Meanwhile, I had the script too. I was still praying. Give me that job that would just, it would just be boom. Like, is this trauma? What? Where have you been? Where?
And that was the impression you gave everybody.
On the first day of the shoot, eventually, the first scene, I didn't know what I was doing. I said, Funke, is it you? Like, say these okay. I said, I don't understand, though. It was until we were like 2 weeks into filming. Either as in I just come on set, people start hailing me, Chioma Chukwuka. So I wasn't able to understand what they were saying. Like, when you saw the rushes, is this you? And then Funke said, Chioma, I've never underestimated you. I'm like, okay.
What is she talking about?
Until I saw the film.
Wow.
In the cinema. I said, my brother, Shebi, we were shooting this thing together, because my brother was always with me on set. He said, yes, what's going on? That this is not you. People were like, my phones were ringing off the hook. Chioma, says we haven't seen you like this before, and all of that. And something else said, your prayer just got answered. I said something different.
And God gave
not
you something different
that I'm used to. It's not that I'm
was
not,
the first time I'll see you in that act.
Yes, and I told God from then on, I don't want to do the regular me. I want, if I'm in this film, they see that character, and the next film they see that character. They're like, they'll be, I can't,
she's the one that can have this role.
No, not even that. I'm saying there shouldn't be a link. Like, let Chioma Chukwuka be different from Nurse Chiamaka, be different from, Chinoye, she be different from, different. That's what I want. And to the glory of God, I'm still believing God for more breakthroughs like this one.
You got it.
So that's how Omo-Gheto.
Well, okay, Nollywood. We hear there are lots of sexual harassment going on there, and there's another part too that you still have to help us, because a lot of is quite misleading to young arts that are trying to come up, where they say the ladies are more successful than the men, and is it not the same amount they pay them and all that stuff. So, but first things first, the sexual harassment part. Were you ever, was there a time you had to go through that part, the sexual harassment?
Sure, I did.
You had to. So how were you able to deal with it?
It's a decision. It's your decision. Like, the Bible has said to us that God has given you the
spirit of
discernment and the opportunity. Let me get it right. God has given you the power to choose between right and wrong.
Yeah.
Choose right, that you may live. Choose wrong, you know what comes. Of course there'll be sexual harassment everywhere, even in schools. We have that. Yeah? But what do you want? You want to sleep with Mr. A and get a job from him, and then Mr. A looks for another job, or he talks to his producer, I don't job. And then your value reduces, because it will reduce your value.
The impression a lot of people have is when they see you all glammed up on Instagram, they feel, there's money in this thing. Maybe I should go into it.
Do you know how long I've been in this business?
Yeah.
You don't know.
I know.
You don't.
So long.
Officially, I started in 2000 and 2000. I was going to say 2010, I got confused. I officially started year 2000. But before that, shortly after I left secondary school, a year before that, I had been going from one audition to another. One audition to another. Now,
was it like this?
No, it was worse. Yeah? You have phones now.
Are you serious?
Yes, you have phones now. Oh, where are you? Come to this place. There's social media to tell you where to go to and all of that.
Yeah.
No. The social media we had then were our legs. and then telepathy. If you now feel,
true.
Desmond fit dey for winning, so let me just go. Maybe Desmond knows somebody, just let me beg am, may give me waka pass. Or, so we were constantly on the grind, walking, slapping the roads of Surulere, Apapa, National Theatre, everywhere. You understand? Now I have to, the audition has been cancelled, you sit in your house. A song will beat you, rain will beat you, everything. So the energy, the effort was more then. Now you have everything at your fingertips. You understand? You have casting calls on social media. You follow them. They put a poster out, and then you go there. Now our poster and our mind, we just think, okay, film. These people don't shoot finish. They fit. They look for another person. You keep going there every day, every day. You understand? And yes, the harassment then.
Yeah.
It's still there. You no go stop.
It wasn't
till Jesus who told you, because you didn't hear.
Wow.
You understand? Social media brings everything to light now. Yeah. So it will still be here till Jesus comes. But what do you want? How long do you want to stay in this industry? I don't know if, there's some people who their choice was to choose that, but what's your value?
Sure.
If you know what you have.
That's right.
If you know, it'd be like students when they write exam. Invigilator will come. Go to that bag. Isolate me. Do this. Collect my paper. You're doing this. Okay. I will delay you. You will start writing 30 minutes before the whatever. Because you know what you know. You will sit down. Can I have my paper? You will write. They score you. They say no. You carry the expo. They will call you. You sit down again in front of them. You write the same thing. So if you know what you have, you know what you have to give, and you know that you have done your due diligence of studying, working hard behind the scenes, studying to perfect your craft, you don't have to do all of those things. God will make the opportunity available for you to use.
Right.
You cannot sit down at home, however, and expect that someone will call you. Go out. If they have, try and go for auditions. And then when you get for auditions, don't just read for the role that they called you for. Read for something else, or read the entire script if you have the opportunity. Yeah. And then anything can happen.
How are you able to maintain your celebrity status? Because we know there are some people that
don't do anything.
That reign for some certain time, and before you know, we'll hear about them.
I don't do anything extraordinary, and I just give God the glory, because I'm a very lazy person when it comes to not hustling. Yeah. I'm saying when it comes to,
I still saw a recent video where you were carrying, was it basket of tomatoes or something?
Exactly. So that's work. When it comes to work, I'm not lazy. But when it comes to living the glam life, I'm very lazy.
Okay.
Wake up, do the makeup, match the outfits. What's the theme? What are we wearing? I can just tell you I'm sick. That's how bad it is. I say, wait. How many events? 4 events in a week? No. Choose one. Which one is more important? Then I'll face that one. So I haven't done anything in particular to say, okay, this is what I did to maintain my celebrity life.
So it has just been God.
If you talk about that, people will be like, we know and all of that. But there's nothing extraordinary that I do. Yeah. I just try to, I try to look good. I try to keep fit. I try to eat right. I try to, person don't they old. I try to eat what I try to eat what people my age should eat, to stay fit and healthy. And then I stay out of trouble.
Okay. Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you very much.
We'll need you to advise those people. Those are losing hope already. They want, this is the part they want to talk, but they are scared. They don't know if to go into it or to try something else. And some have a different idea, idea about acting. Some think, once they act 1, 2, 3 movies, they become superstar, they have money because of what they see on Instagram. So you have something to share with them, please.
Okay, so I tell people that every day, constantly, God drops opportunities for us. And if you're not prepared, you will miss those opportunities.
Right.
Whilst you're waiting, what are you doing? Are you preparing yourself for that opportunity? Are you waiting? When you're waiting on the Lord, you wait and serve. You don't wait sitting down and not doing anything. What are you doing with your data that you use on your phone? You are following Don Jazzy, checking what he's posting. You are following somebody, checking the kind of tight clothes they are wearing, and then you go and comment. Waste your data. Follow.
Bad comment.
Exactly. Follow pages that support your dream. There are casting calls, there are master classes everywhere. There are actors that you love their films and you love the kind of lifestyle that they live. Follow those people.
Right.
You have directors on the platform, you have producers on the platform, follow them. Constantly they drop tips, they drop casting calls on their pages, follow them. Don't sit and waste your time. Study, make yourself approved to show yourself approved. Yeah. Do skits, do monologues, and tag those people. One day they will see it. I know that sometimes I don't have time to go through my IG tags and all of that, but the day I have time, I go through a lot of them. So it could be the same for some directors who are looking for a particular kind of actor, and you might just be that person. Don't waste your data gossiping online, throwing shades on people. You know all those things. I don't even know what you guys do with your time. So get if you don't have light, if you don't have anything, you have your phone. Go wait for daylight. Go outside and get somebody who can help you film a monologue. Or just do it somewhere, open the window, do a monologue, and tag people. You never can tell who will stumble upon it, and then that will be your chance. As you're doing those monologues, you're doing everything. Follow people that have stories to tell. Follow people that have genuine stories to tell, and then they will help you toe that lane. Don't be impatient. Be patient, be diligent. Patience is the key. No matter how long it takes, when it's your time, you will blow. And then people will start asking things like, when did this one come? They will not remember that you have put in the work. Pay your dues so that when it's time for you to eat, you eat the food well. Wow. Okay? So be calm. Your time will come. Everybody's time will come. Fan, they blow this side, they blow that side when it rotates. Even if you hold the neck, make it no rotate, God will move you and face the fan. Okay? So just keep your hands clean.
Yeah.
Constantly pray. Believe in your faith. Your faith will lead you aright. Trust me. God has never failed me. And I think I'm the one that has failed God all the time. We all fail God all the time. But He has just chosen not to fail. So if you believe in God, keep your faith. Whatever faith you believe in, keep your faith. You will be sustained, you will be kept. And those opportunities that come by daily, you will not miss them. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Every guest that comes on the show has a gift to go back home with.
Thank you.
From our major sponsor, Perfection Real Estate Group, I present this.
Thank
Biko, help us manage.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Welcome. You're welcome.
I hope you come next time. And please invite us to your NGO.
Very soon. It's next year, but not this year. This year is fast spent.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Looking for the best real estate deal? Perfection Real Estate Group is the best option. Wondering who we are? We are a one-stop consortium that provides solutions to the problems in the real estate sector. Our vision is to empower people through real estate, while our mission is to make home ownership and participation in the real estate sector more accessible to Nigerians. We have an array of products ranging from real estate investment opportunities, where we help you save and invest in real estate, exceptional home offers, which makes it as easy as possible for you to become a home owner, land investment offers to encourage land banking towards secured future economy and generational wealth transfer, ambassadorship program, and real estate wealth academy. For more inquiries, you can visit our website on www.perfectionrealestategroup.com. You can also contact us today on any of these numbers and social media handles as displayed.
Okay, guys, welcome to this segment of Making Money. This is the part you've been waiting for, trust me. We have a representative from Perfection Real Estate Group. She's the Director of Business Relations with Perfection Real Estate Group. She has this beautiful package she's here to share with us on how to invest, make money, invest again, make money, and keep making money, and keep making money. If you don't love money, don't watch this segment. Seriously, this is a must-watch segment. Madam Tinu Lion, welcome to 101 with Priscilla.
Thank you very much, Priscilla. It's always a pleasure being with you.
Yeah, this is the second time you're coming on the show.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So, what do you have for us today?
Wonderful. Perfection Real Estate Group is a one-stop real estate consortium that seeks to innovate and provide solutions to the real human problems in the real estate sector. Our vision is to empower people through real estate, while our mission is to make home ownership and participation in the real estate sector more accessible to Nigerians. We have various products. We have the real estate investment offers. We have the land investment offers. We have the exceptional home offers. And then we have two other major services: ambassadorship certification program and the Real Estate Wealth Academy. Talking about our products, I know the last time I came here, we just did a brief mention of all of these things. We're going to be looking in detail into one of our products, which is the real estate investment offers. And what does this tend to address? It is basically to help people to develop a mindset and culture of saving and investing in the real estate sector in order to attain financial, freedom through real estate wealth.
Yeah.
And we have different investment vehicles through which you can achieve this. We have the own to rent apartment, which is basically, when you invest into a one-bedroom, fully finished, fully furnished apartment for rental income.
For the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
Yes, I know that part.
It's realized a third party through sales.
Yeah.
But it gives you a gateway to monthly rental income.
Okay.
I mean, you're owning a property with less than 3 million. That means a unit of that apartment is yours.
Wow.
And like you said, for life.
And you will it to your children as well.
And children's children.
Wow.
Like the Bible says, a good father is an inheritance for his children's children. And so, like any other product that we have that allows Nigerians to be empowered, Perfection Real Estate Group, we are people-centered and we are nation-building focused. And so we've created all of these financial platforms in order to empower Nigerians, regardless of your social economic status, like I always say. Okay. You can begin to participate in the real estate sector.
So it's not just about selling land, you also empower people.
Absolutely. And absolutely. So when you weigh the rate of inflation and the fact that not a lot of people the earning power has really dwindled, and you can see us in a way of trying to help people access real estate like you are accessing something in a sachet. And so you want to buy a big tin of milk, but you can't afford it. But you probably go out there and pick up a sachet for 50 naira. And so we've put everything in place, like the own to rent apartment, becoming a landlord with as low as 2.5 million. Not that 2.5 million is not actually low, but at least it enables you. I mean, you probably won't
be able to.
Man,
2.5 is not low.
Absolutely. And so that's why I try to take that back.
Yeah.
2.5 is not low, but
it's flexible.
It's flexible in the sense that you can actually begin to pay for that for a period of 6 months. And you are owning a unit of an apartment. I don't know anywhere else where you can actually buy a house for 2.5 million.
But it's a fractional unit they own.
It's a fractional unit, yes, of a unit of an apartment. Okay. It means that up to 4 persons can own it.
So what about those that don't want a fractional unit of that apartment and they want to key into that investment plan? What do they do?
Absolutely, they just they take up the whole unit.
Okay.
The whole unit, that's the whole 1-bedroom apartment. They are buying it all off.
Okay, for how much?
For 20 million.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow. So they can, if they have a friend or 2 friends, they don't have the whole 20 million, but they just have one or two friends. They feel, okay, can we share? Can we do this? Is it possible?
It's very possible. That's why we said it's fractional.
Okay.
Okay, it's a fractional ownership of an apartment. It means one person can own it, two persons can own it, four persons can own it, and up to 8 persons can own it.
Wow.
And so when about 8 persons are owning it, that's when, you know, each person puts down 2.5 million.
That's a future passive income then.
Absolutely. You got it. That's the picture. That's the whole idea.
Wow.
To give you a secure financial future.
That's interesting.
Be assured that we have you on our hearts and we know what fits you. All you need to do is call us, be a part of what we're doing. We'll reason out with you, just like one of the top artists said. Make we reason together. You don't reason
with me.
Absolutely. So we get to reason with our customers.
Okay.
Because we realize that 5 fingers are not equal.
Yeah.
And so we have a place for everyone. All you need to do is talk to us, tell us your need, and we'll work out something for you.
Perfection got you covered.
Absolutely.
So now today we discussed about own to rent. What are we discussing on the next edition? Because I know you guys have so many packages.
So many
packages.
I didn't know you were going to send me away.
I'm
actually finished up my time.
You know, one package enough is this one package. So we still need to explain so well for so many people that are just tuning in. You know, own to rent is large, it's broad, it's like a course of its own that you need to study, digest, read. You know, it's not something you discuss in a day. All right, so we'll still have you on the show on the next edition to come and we want you to start briefing us on your different packages. Then we'll see anyone that is okay for our viewers, they want to key into, they will key into it. All right, so we'll just have, if you want more info, you want to find out more on the own to rent, there are numbers scrolling on the screen. You could call the numbers or visit the website. That's www.perfectionrealestategroup.com, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you could visit the website as well to read more or contact the numbers on the screen. But Madam Tinulayani will be here on our next edition of One-on-One to give you some other juicy packages which you don't know about. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. And now we'll come to the end of today's edition of One-on-One with Priscilla. I hope you had fun. It was quite interesting. Oh! We'll come your way again, same time, same station next week. Until then, have a lovely day. Bye.